How are every one of you doing? Please accept our gratitude for returning to Crypto Blitz. Here is where you can satisfy your craving for cryptography. I am Ripple Van Winkle, and I am the one in charge of you. To everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful day. People, we pulled it off. Currently, it is Wednesday. The first half of the week has already progressed, and guess what? In the morning, the price of XRP appears to be very attractive. If it were to go up to 63 cents, you would be thrilled. Right now, it is taking a little bit of a boost. Don't forget that if we were to get 64 cents, we would experience even another high. This area of resistance is still present, as evidenced by the most recent increase of 66 cents. To a good many of you, this indicates that you perceive green. I am aware that a good number of you are interested in purchasing something. I am not going to do that. Rather, I am going to take a moment to relax and observe them. The sight of green things thrills me. To be prepared for situations such as this, I purchase items that are red. 66 cents in XRP are the only things that are significant at this time. In this video, we are going to discuss exchange-traded funds, ETFs that are based on Bitcoin. We will discuss the next Bitcoin conference since, in addition to Mr. Trump, there is a possibility that there will be somebody else speaking there. They also initiated exchange-traded funds, ETFs for Ethereum. How do we anticipate what we will see? I may have what you require. A more in-depth discussion is going to take place. There is some depth to it, but it is not that much. It is possible to refer to it as a shallow drop. Real estate ripples in the BlackRock area, it's XRP. After that, we will have a look at a different chart of the price of XRP, which has just reached 63 cents throughout the course of the presentation. Would be thrilled to visit it. The significant number of 66 cents is something that we want to break. This is a day that we hope will be extremely, extremely powerful. Right away, let's get started with this Bitcoin. Relax and take it easy for a moment. $66,470 in total. The current price is 0.79% lower than it was 24 hours ago. The value of one Ethereum is $3,467. This moment, it is down 1.69%. There will be a dollar base for both the USDT and the USDCC and the USDC. His XRP will be in a horrible position once it reaches 63 cents. The price dropped once again to 0.629. It is important to keep in mind that XRP has once again surpassed USDC. Sixth on the list at this point in time. There is still a significant distance to travel before we can reach Solana. If, on the other hand, we build up to around $1, we ought to be able to make some headway. Launches were made for both ETFs and Ethereum. How are things going? We are going to descend. The same thing happened with Bitcoin, which you were already aware of, and we witnessed it. As well as the ETF when it was first introduced. What exactly did Bitcoin accomplish? There was a lot of excitement. Bitcoin's value is decreasing. It did, in fact, recover in the same way that we anticipated it would. I believe that the same scenario will go place here at ETH. Is that correct? In other words, we can make out some red. In comparison to the other 8 coins that are displayed on the screen, this particular coin is the one that is decreasing the most. There is a possibility that Ethereum will have a brief decline before beginning to recover. This is not fabricated news. He stated that this was not possible because the ETF was going to be launched in 2 days. How insane are you? Those were the things that people were telling him. This chart belongs to him. With regard to the concept that the price would first decrease and then begin to increase once more, it is possible to ascertain his thoughts. I am in agreement with it. According to what I have heard. Spread the word about the situation. Ethereum exchange-traded funds ETFs are now in the headlines. I believe that the price of Ethereum will continue to fall, which would be an excellent moment to purchase it, anywhere from $2,800 to $3,000. In the long run, it will reach $10,000 to $15,000, which is what we are looking for throughout this bull cycle. After that, it will move back up, and in the long run, it will reach that level. If you buy it here, you have the potential to make approximately 4 to 5 times what you paid for it, and if you buy it in the 2000s, you may make 6 times what you paid for it. It's not a terrible thing at all, is it? However, I believe that Ethereum will be disproved. It is possible that the money that individuals are going to sell their Ethereum for will transform into XRP, which is the reason why the value of XRP is increasing. It would be fascinating to see that. Get it, will we? Take a look at the combination of XRP and Ethereum, shall we? You should realize that it is up 2% against it. It is feasible that the money is transitioning from Ethereum to XRP from the other way around. Hey, it's not a problem for me. We should make it more than 66 cents, will we? Investors are waiting for Trump's speech in Nashville to generate volatility, and Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs are not receiving any new investors. With $70 million, Bitwise reports that BB had the most money, a total of $70 million in net losses, $52 million of which were allocated to ARKs and $27 million were allocated to Grayscale. I ask that you please excuse me. The Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF experienced a net outflow of $77 million after 12 days of net inflows. You are aware that everything was going to turn out for the best. It operates in this manner. Whatever is put in must be taken out, and whatever is taken out must be put back in. Whatever that goes up must eventually find its way back down, and whatever that falls must eventually find its way back up at some point. You foresaw that money would flee these exchange-traded funds ETFs, and that is exactly what transpired. What exactly are you planning to do? They intend to make an effort to make this more significant. They are going to try to intimidate and fear you in order to get them to give them money for this. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. It is going to a location that I am familiar with. The value of one Bitcoin is $160,000. It is previously documented in writing. In that manner, it is already established. In that direction it is heading. ETFs like these are likely to bring in profits for you. The exchange traded funds ETFs will contain monetary assets. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, a greater amount of money will have been invested in the ETFs than will have been withdrawn from them. I'm sorry, but I'm unable to communicate as of this morning. This is the first wave of information that I have distributed to individuals who are interested in Ethereum exchange traded funds ETFs. It has 9 spot Ethereum exchange traded funds ETFs. The comeback of the bull is going to be amazing. Do you understand that? Gen Xer made the following statement: look, Ethereum crashes all the time. I am in agreement with it. It also includes cryptography that may be relied upon. To put it another way, do you believe that we may go lower in this green range? Maybe 2,600 is what we need. Although I don't believe that it will go all the way down to 2,000, it's impossible to say for sure. People, you never know what the future holds. Perhaps you are mistaken. There are 4 proposals coming from BlackRock's, a tokenized fund with a total value of $500 million. The plan that Athena has to invest in RWA. There are a lot of these real-world products that we have seen. Ripple, BlackRock, and a great number of other cryptocurrency companies that are currently expanding are beginning to engage with assets that exist in the real world. According to the information provided, Athena disclosed that it intended to invest in Neil's World Asset offers using a portion of its 235 million USDT stablecoin collateral, as well as 45 million USDT above and beyond what had been set aside. The bill fund of BlackRock requested a total of $34 million, and Stakehouse Financial requested a vote on whether or not to provide a loan to Morph Blue. Surely this indicates that BlackRock is truly putting their best foot forward, right? Additionally, it has been suggested that Larry Fink might be a part of the Trump campaign, that he might be becoming involved, and that Trump might hire him. The fact that BlackRock became engaged is really interesting. The connection between Ripple and BlackRock is something that we are aware of, right? It is stated that BlackRock and Ripple are working together to create an exchange-traded fund ETF or XRP. According to Bloomberg Crypto, CEO Brad Garlinghouse divulges a significant secret. According to Brad Garlinghouse, the decision made by BlackRock and Ripple to introduce an exchange-traded fund ETF or XRP in the United States might potentially alter the course of the game. Increasingly, we are coming to the conclusion that it is reasonable for the entire XRP community. Does BlackRock and Ripple collaborate on the development of an exchange-traded fund ETF or XRP? Even though you may have already seen this brief video clip that is only 53 seconds long, we are going to view it once more because it is going to take us to the following issue that we will discuss. Is it possible that you have forgotten about the BlackRock XRP ETF filing that is allegedly fake? Perhaps it took place in the state of Delaware. I believe that it occurred somewhere during the last few months or 6 months. Every single person remarks, it's fake according to what they told BlackRock. It was a hoax. Whether it was a genuine fake is the question at hand. Because individuals went into a great deal of depth on prior rules and the requirements that were necessary to submit that ETF in order to do it. Moreover, you were required to obtain 2 signatures from 2 distinct individuals. It is necessary for you to drive his license directly into the room, which is